So with it being August, we're getting very close to dove season and hunting season starting up. I'm very excited. I know you guys are too. And so today I'm gonna go ahead and do a video of kind of like what I recommend you bring with you when you go dove hunting, and kind of like a gear checklist of things that I suggest you guys bring when you go out dove hunting on September 1st. But before we get any farther into this video, be sure to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell for me. It means a lot when you guys do that, and when you hit the notification bell, you'll get a notification whenever I post a new video, so you'll never miss whatever hunting video I come out with this fall. Also, let's see if we can get this video up to 500 likes. It means a lot when you guys do that as well.
Oh, I got him. Heck yeah. Perfect. First dove. Nice little morning dove. Perfect.
So over the years, I've kind of accumulated things to go dove hunting, because it's not something that, you know, back when I was in college and broke, it's not something I really wanted to spend my money on. I'd rather spend my money on duck hunting stuff and not dove hunting things. But, you know, overall dove hunting can be done relatively cheaply, and I'll kind of go through the most important things first, and then from there on, it's just kind of going to be stuff that if you have it, great. If you don't, you'll probably kill doves as well. So the first thing that's the most important is your hunting license. You do not want to forget this, so make sure you put this in your bag and make sure you have it, and make sure you get your hip stamp as well, because they are migratory birds. So make sure you do not forget your hunting license. So with it being September 1st, there's a high likelihood of you getting checked by a game warden. So make sure, double check it, make sure it's good for the year and the day that you're hunting, and then just be ready to be checked by the game warden, because that's gonna probably happen with it being the first day of the season.
I got him.
Moving on, after that, the next important piece of equipment is your shotgun. I use a 12 gauge, but you can definitely use a 20 or a 410 or pretty much any gauge of shotgun. They're doves, for Pete's sake. So this is my Winchester SX4. I've used it for dove hunting. I've also used my CZ Upland Ultralight for dove hunting as well. I like both of them, but this one, if I'm shooting a lot of birds, this is the gun I'm gonna probably use. But if I'm going out and shooting 3 or 4, maybe 5 doves in a day, then I'll probably opt for the over-under just to get it out and use it a little bit more. But 12 gauge shotgun will serve you just fine. And 12 gauges are multi-use. If you're a new hunter, just go ahead and pick up 12 gauge. That's going to serve you the best throughout dove season, duck season, upland bird hunting, and pretty much any bird hunting in general. Your 12 gauge is going to work really well. And up next, we've got shotgun shells. You want to pick up some shotgun shells, and I'd say to pick up probably more than what you think you'll need. Last year, I brought 50 shells on opening day, and I went through that 50 shells pretty quick and had to bum some shells off of my buddies. So I use 8, 7.5, and 7 shot for dove hunting. The 7s are mainly if I'm using steel shot. So if it's lead, I'll opt for 7.5s or 8s. If it's steel, I'm gonna go with 7.5s. You could push it to 6s if you want to, but the 7 steels worked really well for me last year, and that's what I used. And 2 3/4 inch is all you need. They're gonna be pretty cheap, like $5 a box.
Oh, so close to catching that one. Oh, nice.
Now moving on to some more important things is a water bottle. You need to bring a water bottle because it's gonna be hot. It may not feel like it early in the morning when you're about to leave, but come 8:30, 9, 10 o'clock, that sun's gonna get up and it's gonna start getting hot. Plus, you need an ice cold beverage to drink while you're driving home or like in the field or whatever. So be sure to pack a water bottle. It doesn't hurt you any to bring any water, and you know, I've been in situations where I forget it and then I'm just miserable the whole hunt because I'm so hot. So make sure to bring your water with you. Okay, next up, we've got a bucket or a chair. If you guys, it's really just for you to sit on. You can bring a bucket or a chair, it doesn't matter, but I like the bucket because you can put things in it. And last year I never used a bucket. I used my blind bag, but when I was thinking about this video, I was like, you know, I'll sit on a bucket. I could put the dead birds in the bucket. I could put this other stuff inside the bucket. And basically the bucket is my blind bag, and it's got a nice carry handle, and it's multi-purpose, and it's super cheap and a lot more comfortable to sit on than the little fold-up chair that fits in my blind bag. So find yourself a seat, whether it's a chair or a bucket, it's up to you. But I recommend finding a bucket because you can use it to hold your stuff as well.
Here we go.
Now you might be wondering what to wear when you go out dove hunting. I personally wear just a camo t-shirt or something that's just an olive drab color, so something that kind of, it's not black or it's not like yellow or anything like that, just something, a natural colored t-shirt that would help you blend into whatever you're hunting. The sunlight is really kind of getting me here. And then for the bottoms, I actually wear my Sitka pants. These are the Sitka Ascent pants. These pants are rock star. I love wearing these things. I got them initially to turkey hunt, but I was like, why don't I just dove hunt in them? And I also wear these under my waders in early season for ducks. And these things, they just breathe really well, and they're made for warmer temps. But you can also opt for wearing like a brown pair of jeans or even blue jeans if you want to. But for dove hunting, I would recommend wearing stuff that kind of blends you in a little bit. You don't want to stick out too bad, but you know, you can get away with wearing jeans. But it doesn't hurt to be camoed up because the birds do have eyeballs and they do get shot at, so they'll learn pretty quick. So do yourself a favor, just wear some camo. Now another thing that you can get to wear is a dove vest. I got this vest on sale at Academy probably 4 or 5 years ago, and dove vests are nice because there's pockets on the front to hold your shotgun shells in, and there's also a big pocket on the back to put your dead birds in. But the only downside to vests is they get hot, and when it's really hot outside, you don't want to be wearing a vest. So they also make dove belts, which I'm contemplating picking one of those up for this next season. So I'll get one. If I do get one, I'll let you guys know what I think of it. It's just kind of nice to have something where you can quickly grab a shotgun shell, throw it in your gun, and shoot a bird that's flying by, because sometimes it can get pretty crazy when you're looking for birds. You find it, you pick it up, oh no, there's another bird, throw a shell in, boom, there you go. Or you could just be a responsible hunter and just reload and be ready to go. But also on that, I would recommend when you shoot a bird, go find the bird before you shoot another one, because doves are extremely hard to find, especially if you're hunting thicker stuff. So be responsible, shoot one at a time. So that is pretty much all of the essential things for your hunt. And now inside this bucket is stuff that I would take with me on opening day. One of them is my thermocell. This thing, it repels mosquitoes. Believe it or not, in a dove field there's gonna be mosquitoes and gnats and all that kind of stuff. So you can bring a thermocell, or you can just put on bug spray. It's up to you. I'm not a big bug spray person. I don't like the feeling of it on my skin. So you can call me a sissy, but it's just that's how I roll. But thermocell, it repels mosquitoes. I recommend picking one of those up and bringing that. Next up is your Mojo, or your spinning wing decoy. This is the Voodoo Dove by Mojo. And of course I've got the wings for it, and these work really well for when you're dove hunting. The doves just kind of suck in on them for some reason, just like ducks. So the more spinners you have, the better. Last year I saw some guys hunting down the sunflower field for me. They were down there, and I swear they had like 7 or 8 Mojos out there. So additionally, I've got a teal Mojo. It'll do the same thing. Doves won't be able to tell the difference between them. All they're gonna see are these wings flipping and putting that white off, and that's what they're gonna notice. So if you don't want to buy the Voodoo Dove, you can go ahead and just purchase a teal Mojo, use it during big duck season. But fun fact, you can also use dove Mojos for duck hunting as well. We've used these for when we're teal hunting, and it works. Why not? Multi-purpose. Get a little more life out of your decoy. Don't put it up after your first or second dove hunt of the year and then just start duck hunting. And the last thing that I've got in this bucket is some clip-on dove decoys. Now, I don't know if these really work that well. I picked them up for like 15 bucks, so you know, it was one of those things like, I'll try it, see what I think. But I think these could be very useful if you're hunting in an area where there's a dead tree, and you can get these on the branches, because a lot of times you'll see doves sitting on power lines, fences, and dead trees, and especially by a pond. So if you're by a pond, you got a dead tree next to it, clip these babies on there, and that's going to be rock star for your dove hunt. Now, in a sunflower field, do they work? I don't know, beats me. I couldn't really tell a difference last year. I just kind of shot them as they flew by. But I think the spinners are more important than the clip-ons because these catch their attention from far away, and as they're coming across the field, they'll see that and kind of come toward you and then give you a shooting opportunity. At least that's my personal opinion, and that's why I kind of felt like happened last year. But if you guys have any info on the clip-on decoys or the spinners, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. But overall, that's about it for what to bring dove hunting. Of course, your footwear matters. You could just wear tennis shoes if it's not muddy, but you could also wear your hunting boots. It really doesn't matter. It's all up to you and what you like to wear. So, I mean, it's pretty bare bones. You don't need a whole lot to go dove hunting, and it's a blast. It's fun to get out there with your buddies, go shoot some birds, and dove's pretty tasty as well. So you can take it back home and make some poppers or do whatever you want to do with the doves. But all in all, I mean, I love dove hunting. I'm very excited. I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope it's going to be a good season this year. So if you guys want to follow me on my social media, I've got a Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and Facebook. So be sure to follow me on there and stay up to date with what's going on. But that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you guys on the next one.